everybody, and welcome to our channel, Ness and Sophie. I am so excited to be doing this video because it's one that's been requested a lot, and I've been looking forward to sharing this with you because it's all about how to get ready to welcome your new puppy. I want to start off by saying congratulations to all the new puppy and dog owners out there. Bringing home Sophie has been the most absolutely amazing thing ever, and if you're watching this to prepare yourself for a new furry addition to your family, be ready because you're about to have a life-changing experience when you welcome home your own new puppy. This video is going to be a perfect way to get you ready for your new journey with your puppy. I'll first be listing off 9 absolute essentials you have to have when your puppy comes home, and then I'll give you an extra 6 items that will make any first-time puppy owner feel more confident bringing home their new puppy. Sophie is a CAVAPOO, also known as a cavoodle, meaning that she is a mix between a poodle and a Cavalier King Charles. I will be focusing on the essentials that CAVAPOO puppies will need, but of course these puppy essentials will work for other breeds as well. When I found out that I would be adopting Sophie, it was all very short notice, and I actually only had 2 days before my province went into a full lockdown due to COVID-19. And let me tell you, I was freaking out, both with excitement and a little bit of panic because I didn't think I'd be ready. It seemed like I needed so much. If this is the way you're feeling right now, don't worry. Here is everything I did to get ready for Sophie, and I can promise you that you will be prepared for your new arrival as well. Most breeders should be providing you with a list of puppy essentials. These are things you should already have at home when you bring home your new puppy. This list should include food and water bowls, a leash. For Sophie, I got 2 different size leashes, a 6-foot one to take her out to use the bathroom, and a 10-foot one for training and to keep an eye on her, because puppies love to wander around and explore, and having her on a long leash allowed me to control how far she went, and it prevented a lot of puppy mischief. A slicker brush and a stainless steel comb. The slicker brush and stainless steel comb are both an essential for CAVAPOOs. They need to be groomed often, and these are the best tools to use. It's important that your puppy gets used to being combed as early as possible because CAVAPOOs will need constant grooming. With Sophie, I'll usually brush her every 2 or 3 days, and I'm very happy that I got her used to it as early as possible. A crate if you want a crate train or a playpen, and some pee pads too. I used puppy pee pads in the corner of Sophie's playpen. They're really great because in case you don't make it in time to take your puppy out to use the bathroom, they have an area to use that can be easily cleaned up. If you're watching this video and are planning on adopting a CAVAPOO, you will need to purchase a harness. CAVAPOOs have sensitive throats that can be easily damaged when using a leash attached to their collar, so harnesses are the safer option. Sophie only had 1 harness until she got a little older. Now she has a walking harness and a harness for going in the car, but that's based on my own personal preference. You only really need 1 harness. You'll also want to start training your puppy from day 1, so soft treats are a must. Our breeder recommended chicken hot dogs cut into small pieces, and both Sophie and I love that option. It's a soft, tasty treat, and it's something you can find in almost every grocery store. And once your puppy gets a little older, then you can move on to puppy-approved treats sold at pet stores. If you're at all worried about what food you should be feeding your puppy, talk with your dog's breeder. Your puppy should be coming home with a small supply of food they've been eating, and you'll be able to go to the store after and continue to buy more of the same kind. You can of course switch your puppy's food, just remember that it takes time and to start slowly mixing in the new food so you don't upset their tummy. The last of the bare essentials you should have is at least a couple of toys. Kong toys are great because you can fill them with lots of yummy goodies and give it to your puppy in their crate or playpen with supervision, of course. It's great to keep them mentally stimulated and engaged. Sophie's Kong toy is a size small, and it's continued to be the right size for her even as she grows. With Sophie, I only managed to get a couple of toys before lockdown. I figured I'd go with something that squeaks and wiggles around, something rubbery to chew on, and a rope toy for tug of war. There are tons of different dog toys, and you might want to buy lots of them. I mean, I actually had no idea what kind of toys Sophie would like, but I learned that she was okay with any toy I gave her as long as I played with her too, and I could always buy more as she continued to grow, and I clearly did because she has way too many toys now. Okay, these 9 things are only the bare essentials, so this will get you through your first few days, and I can guarantee that because that's all I had when Sophie came home. But as a new puppy owner, you will probably need a few more things. Here are my top suggestions of things you'll probably need as your puppy grows and you can look into getting as you see fit. The first thing you might need is nail clippers. When Sophie first came home, we actually used human nail clippers to cut her nails because they were so small, but now we actually use a nail grinder to keep her nails trimmed, but you can also use nail clippers instead if you prefer. You'll probably want to get your puppy their own dog bed to snuggle up in and relax. We bought one type of dog bed for Sophie before she came home, but we realized she actually likes beds with an elevated rim to rest her head on, so we had to switch her bed. Shampoo might be one of your next purchases. I prefer stuff with oatmeal because of the harsh cold temperatures that we get here. Sophie needs the oatmeal to help with her dry skin. There are a lot of shampoo products available based on ingredients and what you want it to do for your dog's coat, and you can always ask your local pet store what they would recommend if you're ever unsure. A toothbrush and toothpaste is also a good thing to invest in as well because dental health is just as important for dogs as it is for humans. Also, getting your puppy used to having their teeth brushed from a young age is a great idea. If you get your puppy toothpaste and a toothbrush, double check that it's suited for puppies because they still have their baby teeth. You'll also need a dog tag and a collar for your puppy. Sophie came home with a yellow collar that you might have seen in our Bringing Home Sophie video, but I didn't find a dog tag for her until a couple of weeks later. Of course, she didn't have her complete set of vaccinations, so it was okay if we didn't have her dog tags right away because we weren't going for walks just yet. If you live in a colder climate like us, then a sweater, or in Sophie's case, lots of sweaters, and a coat might be an essential, along with dog booties for all the salt that's put on the ground. And depending on what you want to do with your puppy, will also impact what you need. If you're like me who takes a lot of road trips, I need a dog seat belt for the car and a harness that clips on the back to protect Sophie. There will probably be other things you might need, like a carrier if you travel, a pet gate if you want to enclose your puppy in one room, or dog clippers if you want to groom your dog at home. The absolutely most important thing to remember is that these essentials are amazing to get you started, and the coolest thing is that you'll start to notice that as you get used to being a puppy owner and get to know your puppy better, you'll actually get a better understanding of what you and your puppy need. I'm going to include this list in the description box down below to make it easier if you're trying to check everything off your shopping list. My advice to all new dog or puppy owners like myself is don't panic. As long as you have the first 9 things I mentioned in this video, which are listed here at the top, along with the other 6 extra essentials listed here on the bottom, you will be all set to start your new journey with your puppy. Everything else you may need you can pick up along the way as your puppy grows. Enjoy your new puppy. Take lots of awesome videos and pictures. If you have any questions about adopting a CAVAPOO or any of the items I mentioned above, please send us a message. This is everything that I've done with Sophie and I would recommend as a new puppy owner, and I really hope it helps guide you on getting everything together for your new arrival. Thanks so much for watching and congratulations on adopting your new puppy. Please give this video a like if you've enjoyed it, and thank you to all who have subscribed and supported our channel. Good luck getting ready, and I can't wait to hear all about your new puppies.